All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It is Tuesday, Tasty Tunage Tuesday, and I am excited. I'm pretty much excited about every day. I know that I say that a lot, but this one's a good one. We are going back to March 28th, 1973, in our ongoing series of Led Zeppelin releases. They release their fifth album, Houses of the Holy, and holy cow, over 10 million copies sold following that epic album, Led Zeppelin 4. This record has probably been one of my favorite Led Zeppelin albums throughout all the years. That and Physical Graffiti, pretty much for me, I think. But then again, I pretty much like all their records for the most part, so... Let's talk about this record, though. So, 1973, again, it's their follow-up to that epic 4. They had been recording on a mobile Rolling Stones unit and going out in the country, Headley Grange, to make their records. And this time, a couple of them members had their own home studios, so they decided to mix it up a little bit, and they did some of the recording in those locations. They also abandoned their blues rock kind of vibe with this record. There isn't really that on this record. This is just straight up punch you in the nose rock and roll for the most part. There is a ballad on here. We'll talk about that in a second, but this record, it's a great record. If you get a chance, check it out. Your job is to listen to it today. But let's talk about some of the songs. The song remains the same. Awesome song. What a way to start, right? The Rain Song, there's your ballad for you. Apparently George Harrison said something along the lines, was quoted as saying, do Led Zeppelin make ballads at all? And so they pretty much wrote this one in response to that, and the opening chords are the same chords to the song Something by the Beatles. So there you go. Over the Hills and Far Away, there you go. That's a gem for me. That's about the hippie lifestyle. We like that one here in this house. That's a great song. The Crunch. The Crunch, this is a weird song, and it got a radio play. It's basically a tongue-in-cheek song about, I don't know what it's about, but he mixed up the drum beats so that you couldn't dance to it. It was supposed to be a non-dance song. They actually talked about putting dance steps on the cover of the record as a joke because of it, because you cannot dance to this song. It's just such a strangely arranged song, but for some reason it did get some airplay, and it's interesting. It's all right. I'm fine with it. Flip the record over and you got Dancing Days. There's your radio hit for you. That's the reason why the song Houses of the Holy is not even on the record that's named that, because they've thought that Dancing Days was the bigger hit and the Houses of the Holy sounded too much like it, so they put it on Physical Graffiti in the end. Dyer Maker is like a reggae doo-wop song. Again, another one that they were kind of messing around with. It was kind of supposed to be a joke. They didn't really take it very seriously, but they ended up finishing it, and lo and behold, even though some of them didn't really like the song, it became a hit, top 20 in the United States. No Quarter, a live favorite in all concerts. The fans love this. They will often throw a big long solo from Jones in there during this one. Every single concert from 73 to 79 had this song in it, so obviously the fans love this one. And then The Ocean, speaking of the fans, The Ocean, another great one. That's just a song about their fans. So again, this is a killer record. We got Led Zeppelin a couple times this week. I think there's an anniversary later this week too, so you're going to get to hear them twice this week. I don't know that that's ever happened in the cave before. But again, I love this record. Lots to like. I love that they moved a little bit away from the blues, even though I love that stuff. Give this a listen. Tell me about what you like about this record. My song of the day has got to be Over the Hills and Far Away. You got to turn that up. Just crank it when it kicks in. It's so good. So good, right? I mean, Led Zeppelin on any day is a good day, but this record, awesome. Play the whole thing beginning to end and tell me what you think. Enjoy it. Have a great Tuesday. And as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.